of all right, there we go. All right, guys. Voila, we are alive. All right, welcome. Scotty boy, good dawning. All right, guys. Welcome to another good dawning episode. Thank you for yesterday. Appreciate the energies were a little crazy. I was a little out of it, and it had been a. So there was no show yesterday. It's kind of didn't want to. It just sometimes didn't need. Yeah, I'm glad it may not have been the best show. The energies were just crazy the past couple of days with the solar flares and whatnot, and even I have to integrate energies here. So welcome to 1 year of good dawning, guys. Grateful. I can't believe this. Here we go. The little nub is a little too small to light, so we're gonna use some Palo Sand or some Florida water, guys. So here we go. Whee! All right, so let's spray the desk. Rub it in. All right, guys. Good dawning. Welcome. Grateful to see all of you here. And let's see. Good dawn. I like quiet, but just weird. Chloe. Good dawning. Lindsay. Henny. All right, guys. So how we doing? 1 year here. I'd be at the park, but 1 year ago it was much better weather. Today it's like 50 degrees and raining, so no park. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm going to stay on the camera, but step away from the camera. I'm going to do two things: hit the coffee because it's good dawning here, and so I'm literally like right here. We're making coffee. Yeah, so make coffee with Mr. Floyd. Taster's choice. The coffee for the lazy generation, right? So let's make some coffee, as you can hear me. All right. Hear my hot water thing in a minute. All right, so grateful, guys. Not in a million years that I think this would amount to a year's worth of anything. And so yeah. And what's spun off of this is blown my absolute. It's more what's spun off of this and what I'm doing here. I'm gonna move my light. There we go. All right, so today we're gonna work with the decks. We'll do a regular card with the Hero's Journeys. We'll pull an Isis card today, and we'll pull a Kuan Yin card. I'm gonna pull the trigger on the small Isis deck, and then we'll go back to doing shorts with Isis and Kuan Yin, but we won't have the 5 minutes, 7 minutes, or 12 minutes of Isis videos like we used to have. So how we doing? Grateful. All right, so let's do a Kuan Yin card real quick. We haven't pulled Kuan Yin in forever, and so yeah. All right, so there's gonna be some changes with the show tomorrow. For all you guys who are part of the family and whatnot, I'm gonna drop and whoever wants to do so, I'm gonna do the show in StreamYard, okay? And tomorrow, I know Victor and Millie will, but anybody else who wants to, we're gonna have a Brady Bunch style hangout. So if you want to jump on live, say hello, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to do. The link will be in the chat as it goes by. If we get any trolleys or anything, we'll just end them from the transmission. But otherwise, yeah, you can jump on live, say hi, and be on the show if you want. So tomorrow will just be a rolling party, so to speak. Today, yeah, we're going to do a regular show, and just want to say grateful and grab my coffee, but just really want to say grateful to each and every one of you guys for sticking through all this craziness in my universe and the year and what we've been doing here. And sometimes I don't know what I'm doing, but it's still doing, and that's what put some fake sugar in my coffee here. Sugar substitute. I'm using erythritol this time. I'm trying something different, but. If you know of a better substitute for sugar than erythritol, even I don't even know it works, but it's not the sweetest. Thank you guys. Thank you all, Lindsay, Henny, Karma, Chloe. All of you guys are just absolutely amazing souls. Thank you. All right, so let's get this show off the road here. Hey, and thanks for yesterday. I tried to do this whole year without, but yeah, the energies would not have been. I mean, even me, I have to assimilate energies. And when the show is not on, it's like I'm still right. Exactly. So even me. So yeah, yes. If you guys were around over the weekend, the energy's been insane, right? We get an M8 solar flare that turns into, which isn't even an X flare, and it turns into a freight train of energy that pretty much knocked my ass over. I don't know about you guys, but yeah. And so yeah. But otherwise, we did work at Red Rocks over the weekend, if we know the concert venue. So we work in Widespread Panic. This is it this weekend, I think, or no, next weekend. I work Widespread Panic. I don't know, but yeah, so good stuff. Good stuff, guys. So change. It took a while for lots of change. That's why I did this. Started the show. Good dawning. I was looking for change in my universe, and it took a while to find that change, but physically, the change is now fine. A year later, the physical change is now finally happening too, which is grateful. Not in a million years did I think in any aspect that Good Dawning would have spun off. We've got Chloe's website now, and how many different people are going live now between Krista and Laura B. and all you guys out there who grateful. If anything else, that's what makes all of this. Is when I turn on Laura on Tuesday night, that's what makes it so grateful. Is to be able to see all of you guys go live and do what you do. Thank you. All right, let's see what we got from Kuan Yin here today. All right, so we cut in the threes. And from Kuan Yin, take the bottom card here. There we go. All right. Yeah, I can show the card. There's no... All right, if this... I'm going to put a finger right... You'll see why, okay? YouTube is... sometimes there's no rhyme or reason. Even like great works of art have gotten channels because they show bosoms. And so there we go. All right, so Kuan Yin... I hate to do that, but Kuan Yin and her divine feminine glory there. Well, let's forget it. I'm not going to worry about it. If they're going to get goofy, they'll get goofy. There's Kuan Yin and her divine feminine glory. Okay, so we got the card that says the Sacred River Yangtze. And we've had this card before. Just as the sacred river flows and changes course, you too are evolving in the divine path. Are you kidding? Changes in the flow of energy within you and the momentum of your unfolding life path are imminent. This is exciting. You are growing and changing, and soon your life circumstances will reflect your inner evolution. So there we go. That's the Kuan Yin card for today, or whenever you find this timeless message. And YouTube, please do not get uber sensitive about a deck of cards and her lack of. Thankfully, there's no dot that marks the spot. But yeah, YouTube is behind the times in some aspects there, to say the least. All right, and we'll need this. What am I putting the book back for? All right, the Isis Oracle as well. I feel like a tarot time here with Adam. The Medium channel, speaking of which, you can check him out on Sunday mornings. All righty, at 11 a.m. Eastern time. All right, guys. Tina, if you don't want to quit, just pull a George Costanza and go back to... There you go. I love it. Pull a George Costanza. I don't know what happened. You just go to work like nothing ever happened. Just completely ignore it. People bring it up. I don't even know what you're talking about. Yeah, there you go. Just don't have... be careful what you do under the desk. George Costanza, right? All right, we just knocked some coffee all over the place. So let's get a paper towel, shall we? If it's George Costanza, then is it Kashmir? Right. All right. Just remember, it's answer the phone, Vandalay Industries, right? If you're George and his crazy jobs. Vandalay Industries. No! All right, guys. There we go. Clean up the coffee. All right, so let's see what we get from Isis this dawning as well. All right, so from Goddess Mother Isis. So tomorrow, I'm just going to post a link. Will be on StreamYard. So he who shows up or she who shows up on the live, anybody wants to just like literally just like poof, and you'll show up like Brady Bunch, right? just pop into the box, and there you go, right? So we'll hang out and say what you want and do as you will, and we'll have a good time. And I may have figured out a way to even bring music into this channel. I got to turn on my laptop to do it, not right now, but we did figure out how to get our music to actually play on here, as long as I can get connected to the Wi-Fi. All right, so let's see what we get from Isis here today as well on our anniversary. And yeah, so we'll talk about why I started this show as well, because I couldn't see myself, so I guess I needed to be seen. I don't know, but actually, I was watching Terry one morning, Holding Your Space, and not that what Terry does. I was like, wait a minute, I could do something to that effect. Not that what Terry does. What Terry does is quite unique, but something to that effect. And so that's actually what. Wait a minute, we could do that. All right, so let's see what we get from Goddess Mother Isis. Bottom card. Ooh. All right, this is crazy. I'm gonna pull the book out first, and then we'll show the card, and you'll be like, "What?" All right. Alphabetical, right? You think we could A, B, C, D, F, G, H, right? All right, where's the H's in this book? There we go. All right, we have the card. Today's card is, that's like the High Priestess. There we go. And yes, I am divine masculine, like physically male, but no, I mean, I'm a Cancer, so Cancers unfortunately bleed into divine feminine, even masculines. So Cancers and are the like divine masculine, feminine, like walking around. So the High Priestess, mysteries revealed in the eyes of Isis. So we all know what the High Priestess is, but we'll see what Isis has to say. We're not going to read the whole thing, because remember when I used to do that, and it would be like, enter the chamber. No, but nobody. I don't know if any of you guys ever actually watched when it would be like, enter the chamber of healing. Now sit down and watch the scarab beetle cross over your leg as you're sitting there in the dark. You know, nobody ever actually. I don't know if anybody actually did any of that, but you should see me half the time scrambling to get out the door to do that. All right, High Priestess. So mystery. Better lighting over here. Beloved Isis, gazes upon you now, and behold her vast mysteries as her vast mysteries are unveiled. A new clarity around your direction is unfolding. Be willing to wait for it to fully reveal, but also recognize what is happening at this time. You'll be given valuable insight. I gotta wash my glasses. Valuable insight as to where you are being led and for what purpose. Okay, that'll work. There we go, guys. So where are you being led? So the High Priestess. We could go reading into Isis at her temple, but yeah, there we go. All right. So that's an appropriate card for today, being the 1-year anniversary of Good Dawning here. And so yeah, why did I start this show? I don't know. I was looking to do something bigger than what I was doing with the channeling itself. And as you'll see here on this channel, the channeling is actually, I don't think it's ever going to just totally go away, and it might. I don't know anything. I'm just grateful. But the channeling itself is not going to be the focus of this channel any further. The channeling is just my higher self anyways. And a lot of what I've learned over the past year, I'm not saying any names, anybody specific, nobody you know or don't know or anything else, and just don't speculate. You have to feel it in your own gut. A lot of trans channelers, I've noticed, could be energetically hijacked. We live in such a realm that, yeah. Krista, good dawning. And I want to make a clarification for Krista, not that it matters, but I do meditate. I caught that the other, and she's like, and she said something. If I read a book that said don't meditate, I'd burn it. Something to that effect. But no, if you live alone for 7 years, not a physical person in the house, no TV on, no music on, no sound at all, wouldn't that be a living meditation? But I digress, especially when doing dishes or something like that. But yeah, so it's a living meditation. Why sit in more silence? If I'm already sitting in silence, by myself, with myself every day, then I'm sitting in meditation. So there we go. So I don't do a direct meditation, but I'm already in meditation. I'm by myself. It's right. And if I go take a walk, then I'm in walking meditation. If I go to the store, then it's just me strolling the store, and I'm in strolling meditation, looking up and down the aisles, being present. So I just joke, but yeah. So when you said that the other day, it was like, wait a minute, we do meditate because a lot of people meditate. There's a million. I was going to actually do a whole. That was going to be part of yesterday's shows. There are a million different ways to meditate, right? Like driving is probably one of the most meditative states you can be in, because if you are not centered, and anytime you need to be centered, you're in a meditative state. Anytime you can go splat and avatar instantly, you're in a meditative state, generally speaking, because you have to be as centered as possible. If you're sitting in your thoughts, you're going to go splat, most likely. Like when I used to ride a motorcycle, that's how I meditated. Riding a motorcycle, you whip around the corner at 90 miles an hour. If you're not in space and present and framed out, at least in that exact moment as you're whipping around the corner and dropping, wheeling the bike over, that space is going to take you real fast. So you got to be you have to be the space at that point. But yeah, why did I start this show? Because I wanted to do something more. I wanted to challenge myself to see if I could do something different. So I put myself on the edge, and I remember that first show too. I'm going to post it. I'm going to go back and find and create a post and put it up. If you want to watch it, I remember Henny too. It was hilarious because I tried to, and you can't emulate Terry and her meditations, but I tried. But I remember I was like, walk into your kitchen and it's clean, and I was like, this didn't work very well. And he's like, no, this is great if you can clean my kitchen without having to do anything. But at least I can visualize my kitchen clean. But yeah, I remember that. But yeah, guys, thank you. Really, this blows my mind that you guys have been a year. I haven't done anything in a year. I didn't get this. I was in the Army 2 years, 1 month, and 22 days out of 5 that I had signed up. I was an air traffic controller. You had to sign up for more years. But if I'd done 5, I could have gone to the FAA probably. But nonetheless, yeah, so grateful. Year 2 is going to be a bit different. We're going to be more interactive. We're going to do more energy work. We're going to have more guests on Good Dawning. We're not going to turn in like Good Morning America or anything. God help us. But God help. No, God no. But it'll be more of a variety, so to speak. So yeah, so we'll have people on segments. Who knows? Maybe I'll even research stuff and like teach things. Like do like a research topic or something. God only knows. But yeah, a couple other things to discuss as well, and then we'll do the hero's journey cards here as well. Yeah, so I don't know. So yeah, we're gonna just revamp things up. You'll see a lot, like I said, a lot less channeling because I can say it. Why not? I mean, like I said, my gut tells me and we live in that kind of zone where you don't really know energetically, so that's why you got to be careful. Where how you let your energy get co-opted. That a lot of trans channelers, that's channelers who are in trance channelers, there we go, are quite possibly energetically co-opted. And I'm not gonna, it's just what it is. So we live in that realm where the false spirituality tries to co-opt the light. And so, unfortunately, a lot of discernment is involved, including if you're not trying to look at me with discernment, then what are you? Everybody. I mean, not Chloe's crystals, but generally, everybody who's giving you a spiritual message deserves discernment. And everything you're watching generally deserves discernment. So, all right, so let's see what we got here, guys. So, yeah. So that's why you're just going to see less channeling and more real me, because I can give you the same message I'm going to give through channeling. That's saying we're not going to white buffalo calf woman in the beautiful earth. It would be really boring. It wouldn't sound really. All right. So the beautiful green earth and the green. No, it doesn't sound right if I'm doing it, but it's still my higher self. But doing it through the energy of White Buffalo Calf Woman, whole different story. So yeah, you're gonna see have an appointment. Catch you all later. Big love, Josh and fam. Love you, Krista. Yes, I saw your email, Krista. I will reply, and yeah, of course, yes, but I will send you a reply to your email, Krista. Thank you. And if you need to email Mr. Floyd anything, Mr. Floyd Channelings with an S at gmail.com. A couple other things as well. Tomorrow during the party, we will give away a one-on-one session with myself and my channeling and my higher self. So as well, and I don't have much else to. We're not at the crystal shop anymore, so I don't have a. All right. So, but either way, at least I can dig around and find something in the back. But yeah, so we will do that. But so if you want to be on the show tomorrow, like I said, we'll post the link. It'll show up in the chat there, and then from there, just grab it and jump on. If it's full, if the room's full, then when somebody pops out, just you can jump in if it gets full. But you guys are welcome to. It'll just be something different. And we'll still do part of it, some regular stuff too. All right, so let's cut the cards. But I'm cutting the mustard, right? And energetics for today. And top three, un, deux, trois. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. And there we go. All right. We're all on the hero's journey here, and you're all your own hero. What does that mean? You're saving yourself. You don't have to. You could throw yourself away if you choose, but generally speaking, you're saving yourself. All right. So, all right. So today's card is the unknown, and as we step into year 2 of Good Dawning, when I've never completed anything, generally speaking. I'll explain, but poof. So yeah, the unknown is your friend. That's number 24, 2, 4. So that's also an abundance number because it's a doubling 2 times 4. So it's an abundance because it jumps to 4, right? 2 times 2 is 4. It's also 4, 5, 6, which is the number of love. So yeah, if you're running, we're going 6, 6, 6. No, it's just been co-opted. The dark tries to take anything that's of the light and invert it. So that's why it's 666 is the dark. No, it's not. It's love. It's the angelic number of love. And it says lean into, embrace what's next. All right. And I don't know about you guys. Me, I'm a Cancer. So I got 5 days, 6 days till Jupiter. And Care Bear, we're going to have Care Bear on. I have not forgotten. Now that my universe and jobs have kind of landed, and I have 3 jobs. I got 3 jobs now, I'm on, right? I'm like the Jamaicans from exact in Living Color. I fly the plane, man. We're doing the laundry while we fly the plane. Yeah, we're selling you need a chicken, man. We're selling chickens on the plane. Right, that guy. Right. So yeah. Fatima, Good Dawning. Care Bear. Yeah. So yeah, if I owe you guys emails, now that everything went like this in my universe, poop, and now it's kind of going coming back down. We'll get everybody scheduled here, but we're gonna have Karen on, and she can discuss why June 9th is for somebody like myself. In this, this is what would be called the summer of the catbird seat, to say the least. Yeah, the greatest astrology that I've ever had in my universe. But again, even astrology. Use it, but don't delay. Let it frame. Use it as a guide, but you are your highest guide. That's the thing. Don't let any of these tools run you over. Even these, or astrology, or any of it. You know what your highest tool is? Your intuition. That's your highest tool. Boom. All right. So the unknown is your friend, right? Well, if the unknown's your friend, the number 1. This is the number 1 card in the deck. So it'll be like the sun card, right? Theoretically. So the call. So are you heeding the call? This would be the call. What you doing the rest of the day? What am I doing? Probably door dashing. I gotta go to actually I need to go to Sam's Club. I've been without eggs for a month. And so it's there's a few things I actually need to square up in my universe. But okay, so the call. Honor the whisper of your soul. And grab a mirror and you can revert that. Otherwise, honor the whisper of your soul. The call. So are you? So the unknown is your friend. Heed the call. Ooh, those are good combos there. Generally, if you heed the call of the unknown, you get an unknown outcome, but it's generally pretty favorable. Are you tripping? All right, I don't put these cards together, right? You tripping, boo? I don't put these cards together here. Number 12, right, which is a 3, which 3 is the action of work. 12 is like the angels going slap. Say yes to your higher. You know, it's like, hey, we're here. Say yes to your higher calling. So that's the other thing. This sitting here. This is my higher calling. Be a human! Exclamation mark. That'd be kind of hard unless you lay down in your head. I guess you could be. Your head would be the dot, right? But you are, and then the last card. You're invited. Number 9. Where are we going? All right. So the unknown, the call, the higher calling, and you're invited. Where are we going? And who's driving? Then who's got the keys? Anybody got the keys? Who's driving this bus? That's what I mean. And number 9. And number 9 is cycle change. That means that, like for me, I'm in a 8 lifetime, 7 lifetime cycle of abandonment, which is ending. I've stopped abandoning myself, which is all it really was. You are invited. Really? Where are we going? Suit up, show up, and open up. So apparently something huge is, and this is what I'm getting from every reading, even that I've watched, heard, seen, done, you name it. And speaking of readings, tonight, of course, at 7 p.m. is everybody's favorite. And this channel will always be dark as long as she's live on Tuesday nights, Laura B. And so, yeah, Laura B will be live tonight, not Memorex, and I will be in the audience, of course, gratefully. And so, yeah, please do join us tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time with Laura B on her channel. And let Spirit guide. All right, so to recap, the unknown is your friend. And of course, I'm in unknown territory. What are you doing that's unknown in your universe? That's the question. Are you in unknown territory? Well, yeah, everything I'm doing right now is unknown. I got to go work at a venue this weekend that's unknown. I'm in second year of something I've never done before. That's way unknown, which blows my absolute ever-loving mind. So yeah. All right, so the unknown is your friend. Lead in and embrace what's next. And that's the cool thing is, though, you don't know what's next. So here's where it gets good. You got to embrace what you don't know is coming, but you have to realize what's coming. What you talking about, Willis? And say that again 3 times fast. You have to embrace what's coming, but you don't know what's coming, but you have to embrace it. Exactly. Get that. Yeah, you gotta love this the planet of feeling into everything. We don't, and we have ESP, but right. Speaking of which, we will work with the curve cards here in a minute. All right, the call. So what is the call? I don't know. What's your call? I have no idea. But if you've been for cancers, go through YouTube and type cancer and amazing, something crazy. You're next. What's next? Big changes. Every cancer reading. So I don't know. So whatever the call is for you, I got a call yesterday seeing if I could work at Red Rocks, but I did not, and I'm grateful because I knew the weather was going to shift, and we had 60-mile-an-hour winds and torrential downpours. It would have been holy hell. So yeah, I'm glad I did not go. 12. Say yes to your higher calling. Okay, yes, I'm sitting here right now. So what are you doing to say yes to your higher calling today? Whatever it is, and even if it just means, can you give me a hand? Somebody screams at you, can you give me a hand a second? Maybe that's all your higher calling is today, is to turn around and go, put your finger right here, and then they tie the bow. That's it. You help somebody, right? Don't think that's not a big help. Maybe that's all your higher calling is today, right? But at least you help someone, right? Number 9, you are invited. Wherever I'm going, you're invited. And this won't go anywhere. Well, I can't say that, but what I will do, no matter what happens in the exterior of my universe, I promise to keep this show going. Even good dawning could be 3 a.m. That's a dawning, right? But I don't want to get up that early. But suit up, show up. There you go, and open up. So I don't know what's next, but look at the Cancer readings throughout the tarot universe there, and yeah, crazy. I find myself learning to surrender more as well. It's all about surrender. If we can't control anything, Even in the car, it's insane how much it's really just controlled chaos. I mean, and it works. It's amazing. I mean, think about this: 20,000 airplanes take off and land, more than that every single day, and would you get like 5 crashes? I mean, none of. I mean, statistically, it's like what? It's all controlled chaos. All right, these are the curve cards. If you've been with us before, first off, I never ask a couple of things. I never ask, and I'm really. It's like I don't think about me. I'm thinking about you guys, right? But please like and subscribe. Clint from the Gen X Effect. I don't think he's here, but Clint from Higher Call. There you go. Hello. What was it? Dead Poet Society. It's Jesus. He's calling. It's for you. It's Jesus. Remember the phone? He's ringing the phone in the church service. He's like, it's Jesus. But yeah, I Clint. Thank you from the Gen X Effect. I owe him a. He asked his audience to kick me up the river, so to speak, or drag me down the street, and so I went from like 8, the 8's in front of, to a 9 in front of my number. So now we are at 900 and change. So what a heavenly gift. There we go. What a heavenly gift to receive. There we go. We often say like, hell yeah. Why would we say hell yeah and say like heaven yeah, right? But nonetheless, so heaven yeah. I ended up with over 900. It's not just me. Your family. It's a family channel, right? It's our channel. 900 subs. Thank you, Clint, for asking your subscribers to push me over 900. I am grateful beyond words, and now we are. It's the last. We're almost at one more, and we got 1,000. And shout it from the land there. Help us to climb over 1,000 there. 99% of all YouTube channels do not make 1,000, so be grateful. And so yeah, by next Good Dawning's anniversary, we'll be at over 1,000. But yeah, as long as it's going to take. All right, so but thank you, Clint from the Gen X Effect. Please do subscribe. If somebody wants to throw his channel in there, I didn't throw anything into the links or into the chat. If somebody wants to throw Clint's channel in there, I'd be grateful. And please do subscribe, Clint. And when he goes on with Humana there, and it's good stuff, and it's a good time. All right, guys. So let's cut the cards here. These are the curve cards. What we've been doing is fast intuition, just like you see on. This call came from Victor's channel, where he's doing a transmission of energy so that you can feel what he's transmitting. Intuition. This is an intuitive realm. So this is what we're doing. We're going to work on fast intuition here in year 2 of Good Dawning. We're going to start working on life skills, energetic skills that will make us badasses on planet Earth. Not that you're walking on planet Earth or in game realm Earth already. You're not already a badass, but we're going to do some energetic work so that we can energetically even be stronger, right? And so in this case, what we do with the curve cards here is speed through with, we're going to do 2 sets here. We're going to do red and black, and then we're going to do suits. And they're all aces, so it's not that, and there's only 4. So, and then the last card, theoretically, you should know. And that's also a memory test, right? And then we'll get into what happened to Boulder as well. I don't put that at the end of the show. That's just one of the reasons why just the energy around here is went like, come on, out of the air. You want to see some place? It's like when 9/11 in New York City, the energy went whoosh and out of the air. I'm sure, right? Yeah, the guy I work with at the my new restaurant gig, his father owned a pizza joint directly across from Tower 1, like across the street, and there's the pizza joint. So yeah. All right, so what we're going to do is red and black, high speed. So we're going to take 3 seconds. Next card, 3 seconds. I'm going to flip it. We're going to start doing that fast pace. We did it a little slow last week so that we can start getting fast intuition. So like, do I go left or right? Left. Do I Big Mac or quarter pounder? Neither, but Big Mac, right? Either one. But no, neither really, but you get the idea. Black or red if you're sitting there at the casino. Black or red, quick, black, boom, there you go. Fast intuition. And there's nothing wrong with gambling. We consider, but I choose not to. But there's nothing wrong with gambling if you choose to do so. Everything that you think is wrong is just based on your own personal beliefs. So if you think gambling's wrong, then gambling's wrong for you. I don't gamble, but I was using it as an example. But nonetheless, all right, guys, here we go. Fast intuition. Are you ready? And we should get this. It doesn't matter, actually. All right, red or black? 1 1,000. 2 1,000. Red or black? Red. Ready? Next card. Red or black? This is going to be actually, this is going to be stupid easy. Are you ready? And you got a 50-50 chance here. Red. All right. Now, if you can't figure out the last two, then we need to have a conversation. All right. Quick. What color is this? If you don't know. Because, yeah, exactly. And of course, quick. What color is this? You got a chance at this because it's only 4 cards, right? So, and to actually have that happen is really statistically kind of hard. All right. Of course, it's black. All right. So now we're going to do the suits, right? It had to be. So now we're going to do the suits. And then fast intuition. And, yeah. We'll talk about some gratitude as well. We were grounding into gratitude last week, and we're going to ground into it on the daily here on the show. So pretty much. All right, here we go. Suits. These are all aces. So I'm going to say it. I'm going to flip it. You need to spray it, and then I'm going to say it, so to speak. You ready? Un, deux, trois. Boom. All right, what suit is that? Where do you go? And I'll give you a hint. Where do you go at 2 a.m.? Where do you leave? Generally, you are at the, come on. What suit? Where are you at 2 a.m. if you are out and about? You are at the club. There you go. All right, so next card. Are you guys ready? Fast intuition. All right, what is it? Quick. And it's amazing how this doesn't generally happen here, but, all right. Wow, spades. The club, which we're already played. Spades. And if you notice, black, red, red. The odds of that happening twice in the shuffle in this, it's 1 in 16, right? Actually, I think it's 32 combinations, not 16. So yeah, if you start seeing things like that in your universe, odd breaking stuff, which is what you just saw. Right. All right. So what suit? Quick. Obviously, we know it's red. I would hope you would have known it's red. Quick. It's either one or the other. Ready, set. Diamond. Victor got it. And the last card. This is now a memory test. It also becomes a memory test, right? Because that memory is part of your intuition. If we don't remember things, then you can't intuitively. It makes bing, exactly. So we're going to keep doing this for the next 364 days. And we're not on every day, but yeah, so we're going to keep doing these cards, the curve cards from my old school. But I still have that bottle of Curve cologne, which is crazy. I'm a bit of a frag head, so I have a whole bunch of colognes, but fragrance head, frag head. But yeah, so but yeah, if you look on the bottom there, it's got that little can that they pull up, and it's like it says 24. It's technically the months that it's like supposed to be. After you open up a can of something like that, anything that even like can of deodorant should have a little thing on the back that has a can, that, like your freshness date, right? No. Cologne, don't ever listen to that. They're lying to you. Cologne could last a lifetime if you just don't put it in the sun. All right. So yeah, we will get back to the Kuan Yin and the Isis cards. I'm going to pull the trigger probably today on that deck, that mini deck of Isis. And then we can do shorts. We'll do shorts on Kuan Yin, shorts on Isis. Rotate the ladies like we used to do there. The shorts help with the algorithm itself, but the problem was I was doing the Isis Oracle cards, not as a short, and it'll come up about 6-7 minutes, right? But every other show I'm doing, it's an hour and change. So the algorithm doesn't know what I'm doing. And so it likes to see your videos generally at the same time frame. Otherwise, it gets confused. And so since Algor doesn't understand your rhythm, it doesn't put you in the into the algorithm itself. So that's why those videos got no views, because they did put one in. You know what's crazy is the Scarab Beetle from Isis. The Scarab Beetle card from Isis got released into the greater source field, so to speak, into the greater algorithm, and get like 1,000 views. So if you release a card into the right I got over 1,000 from, and then all the rest got like 19, 20, 10. So, but yeah. So, but they released one into the regular, but the rest of them, they never even made it into the algorithm. If you saw it, you could see it. But so I had I've got to shorten them up. PG, good dawning. All right, so let's see what's going on, guys. Don't ask where that sound comes from. What sound? I'm out of it this morning. Hope it is still a sun thing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're welcome. Bubbles, PG, Procter and Gamble. We're gonna create rated PG. Is PG? Actually, PG would be PG-13 though. He's way beyond PG there. And between him and Scotty, then we made the NC-17 there. But can of open tennis balls. Okay, I'm down. Yeah, on the bottom. Actually, on the back of I think it's even on a can of tennis balls. Is the freshness. All right, let's see what we got in the chat here. Like opening a new sleeve of tennis. We see. I just roll coincidences. I want that's crazy. We got a whole chat here, right? So Scotty's talking about the tennis ball comment that Victor made. So I grabbed the chat and I'm scrolling and I let go. And Victor's comment about the tennis balls is directly in front of me. I don't make these things up. Are you seeing? Can you see threads and coincidences like that in your universe? We're gonna work with the. This is a orange, the color of abundance, right? So this is calcite, and we're gonna work with, which is an appropriate show, for a anniversary show. There we go. All right, so a couple of other things here as well as Chloe's crystals. She's got a new box, and so and she's building her website. And give Chloe her props there. If you chat with Chloe and whatnot, or she's building it by hand out of Wix. So yeah. So when I say I don't have a website, just call me lazy, because she's building one by hand, a business to business consumer website by hand out of Wix. So I say nothing other than I'm lazy, and that's why I don't have a website. Then I have no excuse after hearing Chloe building that by hand. So give Chloe props there, and we're gonna have her on. I think I said Friday. Was it Friday after? My weekend is gonna be crazy. I have an all-nighter. I'm playing an all-nighter at backstage, like checking parking backstage at a concert venue. But it's easy money. But I'm just sitting in a chair. But it's all night. So yeah. So Friday, I think Friday after Victor goes live, before Krista goes live, it leaves us an hour and change. So we're gonna have Chloe. She's got a box. She has a box. She has lots of boxes, I'm sure. But she has a new box, and it contains crystals. And so we're going to see what's in it. So we're going to unbox, we'll have a Chloe's crystals on, there we go. On Friday after Victor's live, we'll bounce back over, yeah, unless Care Bear's going live. But she said she's not going live on Fridays. So that's where we pick that from. But if she is, then we will not. We honor everybody else's slots first. But everybody in the family slots first. And so, yeah, but so Friday, we're going to have Chloe's crystals live. I do it Saturday, but that really won't work because I'll be, I may be in Truth Wave Saturday. I'll be getting off of work to sleep in my car to go back to work at a comedy show that night. Crazy. But yeah, you want change. Ask for change, and then, woo! But yeah, so Friday, guys, be here or be square. We'll get everything posted up. I'm going to post the tomorrow's show as well through StreamYard. And so when you see the link scroll through, if you want to be on the show, come on, say hi, Victor, for sure. And Victor, myself, I can announce this now, although we don't have any specifics otherwise, date, time, or otherwise. Victor, Millie, Lucky Stone 8888, and myself, I think he's 4 8s, right? Or is it 3? We're going to be starting a replacement. Not that we're replacing, it wasn't our show, but the round table is, I don't know if it's still going on our end, but it's not going on our end, but if it's going on their end. The round table, so we're going to be doing something different, but kind of similar, but different. So the 4 of us, and then maybe you, because we will have different people on as well, to hang out with us on the table and discuss. And if you're an expert of something, maybe we'll have you on to discuss and what have you. But yeah, so we're working on that. And as a fatter of Mac, I'm going to get emails out to all 4 of you guys regarding that. So keep your eyes on the inbox there. But so yeah, so look out for that, guys. That's new on the channel here, and I think Victor's got a Restream account, so we'd be able to post it through everybody's channels if we do it that way. But we'll figure all of that out as well. But yeah, so there'll be a new program with the four of us, like Millie and who eventually you may even see her live doing her own thing. But Millie, myself, Victor, and Lucky Stone. So we're going to get that started here. But yeah, so other updates for this. Thank you guys first off again. I'm not going to cry. I'm trying to center myself so I don't. But yeah, it's been a hell of a year. Lots of changes. And, I sit here and I go, there's no change in my universe. That's horse hockey. If you ever hear me say there's no change, there's lots of change now. And so, yeah, we move forward here. Roundtable, nice. The roundtable this is going to be something different. We're not going to announce the title or anything yet. That was the old show. This is Meet the Old Boss. The same. No, this is a brand new show here. But yeah, and as well, just thank you guys. If any, and all of you guys who donated as well to the GoFundMe, which is still there. I didn't pin it or anything. It's in the description if you want to help out. I'm grateful. We do have a chunk of change saved, and I'll tell you when you're on your right path, when you've been able to save more money. Not you lose one job disappeared, right, and your kind of your universe is in limbo. I don't really have like a solid I'm not like working like at like some big company doing something solid. I'm like shuffling 3 jobs and stuff. But yeah, I have more money in my pocket in my bank account than I've ever had otherwise. So yeah. So thank you guys for helping out with the GoFundMe there. We're getting closer and closer to getting. They were trying to flee Colorado or anything, but getting closer to Chicago to help to be part of to be the love that I am and no longer the spoiled child that I used to act, right? Exactly. So to be the loving son that I am, there we go, and help my father. So if anybody wants to help, it's pinned in or it's in the description here. But thank you for anybody who put anything. Thank you all. Really, it means the universe to me. And yeah, whether I can't say whether it does to my dad or not. He's kind of karmic too, but I'm going to be honest. But I have to do what's right in my soul, and that's helping him. He's always been there for me financially and whatnot. He can't be anymore because his medical conditions and whatnot. And so now, yeah, so now I gotta be there for him. But so if you want to help out, it's pinned there. But eventually, we'll most likely at this point, because I don't want to don't give the bastards anything, right? I ain't giving them bastards nothing. So no, I'm not going to give them the $2,500 to get out of here, the bust the lease, but because they're pretty steadfast on that, and then some, right? Because then since I'm busting the lease, fine tooth comb. The words are fine tooth comb, exactly. So yeah, we'll be out of here soon enough. All right, my dad is so loving. I hope to go to his house and see what can find need in him. Maybe not because he went to MD as my grandma passed, Maryland, as my grandma passed, and he didn't even tell me, but asked my daughter to go. Oh, favorite K. Viviani, good dawning. I would like to have you back on the channel at some point. Send me, I'll send you an email there and see what, I know Viviani is one of the hardest learning souls on YouTube. She's always learning something and always in some sort of class or educating herself, which is amazing. So that's why I haven't seen Viviani on Wednesdays at all when we used to have her on, because she started doing a soul retrieval class or something to that effect. I may be off on exactly, but she started a class that was on Wednesdays. And so, yeah, so Viviani, if you're ever, let me know if you have any availability. We'd love to have you back on the channel and say hello. All right. With my friends, they are framing him as a threat. How it goes, have to catch up with him. See if he's out yet. Ooh, favor. You walk into the side end of a conversation. All right, let's see what we got done. There we go. All right, life lessons are good too. Grand Rise. Grace, good dawning. Thank you, Christian. Appreciate you. All right, so we were working on gratitude last week, and the question is, are you grateful? And we're going to clear some energies from this weekend, which we did not do. So let's clear some energies and ground into some gratitude. We didn't, I know today's Tuesday, no, but hey, we do what we do, right? So we're going to clear the energies from the weekend. We're going to ground into today. And today is no longer a 2 for Tuesday. As long as Laura's doing her show, never be a 2 for 2. So today's 2 for Tuesday is see Laura tonight at 7 o'clock on Let Spirit Guide. And so will you be there or be square? That's the question. Helene, it gives you points as well. Most people don't realize the power of acts of kindness. It gives you points. Okay, cool. Who's keeping those points though? Play, love, remember. Good dawning. All right. So we're going to do some breathing here. So take a deep breath. What we're also going to do, guys, is work on gratitude. A whole sheboygan load. I don't want to cuss, but the whole shiznit load on this show. So if and it's up to you, you can be as interactive or not as you choose. But if you want to bring paper, start bringing blank paper to the show. We're going to do fast gratitude as well. Fast gratitude. These are things that we're doing on the. We're not grounding into. We're writing a gratitude list in 20 seconds. Fast gratitude. Why? Because if you do fast gratitude, you get into gratitude fast, meaning that a lot of our intuits, well, am I feeling grateful? I don't know. How should I? No. Boom. Grateful. Thank you. Grateful. Fast gratitude. So we're going to start doing that too. So bring some paper with you if you want to. And it's early, so you don't have to. And you can spit it out just as well, but just writing it out makes it easier. But a lot of stuff we're going to do, it's about fast intuition. We're going to fire up our intuition, and now we're going to do so with some breath. So take a deep breath in, if you would, for me, please. And hold it 4 seconds. And release. Some will call that box breathing. I don't like that concept because if you put me in a box, I'm going to hyperventilate, not just, I'll probably breathe faster, especially if you're sitting on top of it or something, right? Exactly. But yeah, otherwise, but and anyway, who wants to be in a box? We try to get ourselves out of boxes. We don't want to box ourselves in, right? So boxes generally in humanity's term, unless you're receiving a gift, like a Chloe box, right? A box from Chloe's crystals. Generally, a box is either moving, change, or some sort of right, limiting. So that's why I say we are cycling our breath instead. Just me. I like to use more expansive English language because the English language is one heck of a yeah. You gotta be careful spells. We're gonna do a whole show on a couple of shows on spells for sure. All right, so take another deep breath. Hold it. And release. Wait, stop, Elizabeth. Wait, come back. There you go. Wow. Poof. All right, Elizabeth, you now have a wrench. Thank you for joining us. I've seen you in the like StreamYard, but I couldn't grab it. All right, there we go. All right, now she has a wrench. All right, breathe in. Hold it. And release. We're going to do 3 side breaths as well. This is an immediate way to drop into your heart chakra. Make sure you give a kind of sigh sound at the end. You know why? Because if you're breathing out when you do that, you also breathe out, and you do anytime anyways, but you release more cortisol out of your body when you do that. Exosome, right? You breathe out. We're not going to go into exosome and virus, but nonetheless. But you breathe out. Exactly. You breathe out cortisol. All right, so ready? Breathe in. Fold yourself over like a taco. Hold it. As you breathe out, say the word satisfied in a sigh state. Satisfied. Feel your heart chakra. You should immediately, if you've ever felt your heart chakra, it's almost like somebody goes wham and throws energy, shoves energy into your heart chakra. Ready? One more. Breathe in. 2 more. Hold it. Bend over like a taco. And breathe out. Satisfied. And 1 more. And if nothing else, you'll be in your heart chakra. I can feel it immediately when I do that. It's like, hi, how are you? Right, breathe in. Hold it. And breathe out. Satisfied. There we go. All right. So from our end here, we're going to clear some energies from this weekend. So, and clear energies up to Tuesday, up to today. So we cleared energies on Friday, but we got to fill in the gap, right? So from your end, whatever happened over the last 4 days, Thursday or Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Moon Day, whatever happened to you on your Saturn day or free day, Friday, Goddess Frida, free day, let us know by wiping it off the chalkboard there and clearing the energies, the tools that you have been given, right? To immediately somebody pisses you off. Oh yeah, piss me off. I break that energy and break you out of it. Go away. Exactly. Tools, right? Now we have tools. We're running energetic tools to meander this energetic realm, right? That we can't unfortunately see. We have to like stumble through the dark and feel. All right. So that's why we're the light, right? We have to be our own light so we can see where the hell we're going or the heaven we're going. All right. So let's clear some energy. So just go back in. This show's probably going to run like 15, 20 minutes late since it is the anniversary show. So let's clear some energies. Wipe the chalkboard. And I really wish I could have been at the park, but yeah, we go swimming with the ducks at the park. We had so much rain last night. All right, we're clearing energies over the past 4 days. Whatever you need to remove, anybody's pissed you off, break them, get them out of your crawl. Now we're not getting rid of the individual. We're just breaking the energy of that, whatever they've left in your energetics they've left in your field, right? It's kind of like using Palo Santo for our energy field. Think about this a second. We're just clearing the muck and gunk that's sitting in our energy field. And if you need a muck and gunk spray, I think PG has it available. He'll send it to you. Send a picture of the muck and gunk spray. All right. So you can keep clearing if there's anything you need to clear. Now we're going to set some intentions as well. We live in an intentional field, right? So everything is based off your resonant in field, right? Your vibration. So if you're vibrating lack, what you going to pull up? Nothing. Lack. If you're vibrating abundance, what are you going to pull up? Well, it depends on what abundance you're vibrating. If you're vibrating an abundance of fear, then you're going to pull up all kinds of craziness, right? But if you're vibrating an abundance of my universe is awesome, I'm the shiznit, right? If you want to walk around saying I'm the shiznit, right? And there you go. So not an ego thing. We're just like, I am. I know who I am. I'm the shit, right? So there you go. So if you hold that energy as your resident energy, other people can then see you as what? The shiznit. Are you seeing how this works? It's literally just a mirrored field. Hey, guess what? Truthwave is in a... Wait a minute. Why did I get a Victor? You might want to go check your alert there. I just got an alert for your Truthwave Victor, but it's not for 45 minutes. So you might want to go check your time there. What time you set what time the show's set for? Exactly. It literally just ran a Truthwave. And I'm like, wait a minute. That shouldn't be for another 15 minutes. And then it's another half an hour. And then it's still another 15 minutes, theoretically, which is that I like that gap in between. Hip hop, hooray. All right. So thank you, Scott. So from our end here, let's set some intentions as well. It is an intentional universe. So the universe is literally just mirroring whatever energy you're standing in. So if you're standing in energies where you don't think you're the shiznit, then it's going to prove to you that you are not the shiznit, right? It's just that simple. So, but you are the shiznit. Be your own shiznit, right? All right. So let's set some intent, do some intentional work. And again, that has to be done by you. So what we're going to do is an invocation to set intentions to have an amazing rest of the week. Because we generally do that on Moon Day, but since we're not here, we weren't here yesterday because the energies were, yeah, we'll talk about that after this here. The energies were just trounced. I don't know about you guys, but we'll talk about the shift. Energetically, we hit it yesterday. That was probably, yeah, somebody made an interesting point. To conversate was like the calm, like sitting in the eye, like the calm, like the green sky calm right before a tornado. That's how yesterday felt. Oh, goodness. But all right, so set some intentions, whatever that is for you. What do you see for the rest of the week? We're going to ground into that. So through an invocation. So if you want to repeat, we're going to use blanks. So when I say intention of, fill it in. Abundance, fill it in. If you do not fill in the word abundance, the universe will do so for you. And the abundance will be based off of your resonant vibration. So if your resonant vibration is fear, you'll get something to fear. If your resonant vibration is abundance, you will get more, is not in lack, right? But is you have lots of, then you'll get lots of what you already have. It's all based on your resonant vibration. If you just say the word abundance and walk away. Keep that in mind. And if you are in fear of something, if you like live in fear, then you'll get something to fear. Maybe you'll like see abundance of termites in your house or something. You never really know, right? I had that happen when I was like 4. I woke up and we had a wood grain television. And so I turn on Saturday morning cartoons, hoping to find the cheese guy, the wagon wheel of cheese guy, right? Hanker for a hunk of cheese, that guy, right? Here you go. That'll date me. Hanker for a hunk of, I really need a chunk of, a hanker for a hunk of cheese. But yeah, so I turn on TV and a million termites come climbing out of the TV. So like something out of a horror film. And literally, so many termites, I'm turning the dial and they're like climbing onto my hand. Yeah. That's an abundance of. There you go. All right, so join me in an invocation. So just center up. No breathe, just center up. However you center yourself, whatever that works for you. All right, so we call in all awesomeness for this week. We call in all grand abundance of. Fill in the blank. I say money, friends, and joy. What do you say? And helpfulness. Always got to put helpfulness in there. What do you say? An abundance of. We call in all awesomeness for the remainder of this week. We see ourselves in our highest loving light, our highest helpful light, and our highest light in general. We see ourselves in all awesomeness this week, and we see this week reflecting that awesomeness back to us. And we see everything amazing, full of love, full of light, and full of possibility. And for that, we say hallelujah. So it is. And so it's just about what resonant energy. How do you want to stand? Where are you grounding? What is the center? Like, right, spinning. What is in the center there? It's holding it together, right? So what energy do you want to be? You like if you're spinning, if you're on a merry-go-round, right? And it's, or when it's flat at a park and you stand on it and you spin it around, it's got to spin around the pole or a bearing or something, right? You're that bearing in the middle. So what energy are you spinning around it? Like yesterday. First off, and I want to save it towards the end of the show because it's not a happy topic here, but let's take a moment, guys, and outside of our regular Josh hug and such, energetics, to some energy to Boulder, Colorado there. Figure themselves out one day. Yeah. Exactly. If you don't know Boulder, Colorado, and we're not going to go too far into it, it's a really mixed bag of crazy ass energy. Always has been. And even Robin Williams wrote a whole essay on it back in 1979 when he was doing filming Mork and Mindy and in and out of Boulder, Colorado, filming stuff for Mork and Mindy. So apparently there were people protest or pro-Israel walking, and there's always somebody doing something on Boulder. I know exactly what I mean. It's on the mall. So somebody's doing something on the mall on Boulder, protesting or something. And of course, Boulder is a sanctuary city as well. And so one of their lovely sanctuary customers did hey, you invite under 40-year-old men who would dislike your country into a city that yeah. And of course, they took them with open arms, and they're taking them with more homeless than you could even throw a stick at in favor. So yeah, Boulder's got to figure itself out in favor to that, because yeah, it's just that we're from Boulder, we know best energy, and so they're protesting and take care of your universes, guys. Boulder, I love you, Boulder, but yeah, just imagine a street full of Karens telling you you're wrong, they're right, and it's just like a Boulder energy. It's just crazy. And so favor, and so this guy who They invited to their town there, who was living nowhere and had been arrested multiple times already, and didn't get kicked out of their town because they love everybody. You see where Boulder's going here, right? Favor. Boulder, here's Boulder. They're spending over $1 billion, with a capital B, $1 billion to close its airport. They're suing the federal. It'll take 50, count that, 50 years to reconfigure the entire airport network if Boulder is even legally allowed to close its airport because it's a pollutant, even though it brings in $324 billion in revenue a year. They're going to spend $1 billion of taxpayer money to close the airport. So you see, and then put affordable housing at less than $1 million, somewhere around 700,000 on the property of the airport. That's affordable housing in Boulder, about $1 million. So yeah, but the main reason is because it's a pollutant. But they're also doing a study to remove every single car from Boulder. So you'd have to park in giant tower garages, and that's it. And you can drive into Boulder. So jawohl. So Boulder, figure out your energy. And to all those out there who are involved in any of that, so much love and favor. Before you go, and this is my Mr. Floyd's editorial. These comments do not reflect anything other than my opinion, and opinions are like your butt. Everybody's got one, right? And we're not going to say that word. But yeah, before you start going to protest anything, make sure your universe is square. Before you start giving energy out there to free this or that, or eat this or buy that, make sure that you are square within yourself before you try to get square with trying to square up the rest of the universe, guys. Favorite. Boulder, gotta love it. So much love and favor to all of those out there who were involved in any of yesterday's or the other day's we're gonna call it shenanigans, and all the way around. Favor. It just speaks, everything there speaks to why Boulder is Boulder in so many different ways, and so much love to all involved, and to everybody who's now at the hospital and in the burn unit over at the University of Colorado Hospital. Favor. So much love and favor to each and every one of them. Yeah. Favor. Fish concert at Boulder, Folsom Field in Boulder is going to be fun. I went to the Dead and Company in 2021 at Folsom Field, and they had 50 cal set up with sandbags. Literally, they had horseshoe sandbags, spotters with binoculars, helicopters overhead, and 50 cals. They had 450 caliber nests, machine gun nests, set up on tripods at a Grateful Dead concert. So I can imagine what Fish is going to be like from this loon who they invited into their town, and they're inviting more. They said this doesn't perturb them. They want more. They'll take them all, they said. So they're not perturbed. They want the rest of the I'm going to say paramilitary force, but we know what's going on. Those of us with brains know what's going on. Right. So yeah. All right, guys. So favor to Boulder and all of that. So yeah, the fish show is going to be fun. We're already hearing a perimeter checkpoint and another in a checkpoint, all kinds of stuff. Like reverse pockets as you're walking around, all kinds of craziness. So yeah. Important announcement on Victor's channel. Okay. Sending love, Josh, and everyone okay, Krista. We're gonna wrap this up here, guys. All right, Clint. If you did, I know, right? Chloe's crystals. This came with a wax. Again, Clint. Now that I see you in the chat, God bless you and thank you for what you did for my channel. I said it before, and I didn't see you in the chat, but I'll say it again now. Thank you. Say it directly to you. Thank you. You kicked this out. What a great gift to have 900 plus in our year anniversary. So thank you, Clint. And please put your channel in there, Clint, and subscribe. Victor's live right now. Is he really? No, Victor's live. No, he shouldn't be live right now. If he is, then I have no idea. But Truthwave is live. What's he doing live at 7:11 in the morning here? Play started early. Okay, let's go. All right, guys, let's wrap this up then. And I guess we're going to go over to Truthwave here. So, Yes, he is live. Josh, he started live for a special. All right. All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and end this show. And if you're watching in the rewind or the replay, I appreciate you. Please do subscribe, like, and it's important. Let's go. I'm going. Please subscribe, like, and hit the bell. And I am leaving to go over to see Victor. So, guys, I love you. Please join us tomorrow. Oh my God, to Victor. Come on. All right, I'm going. All right, guys, I love you all. I will see you tomorrow in good dawning. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. And yeah, so send love to planet Earth. All right, I have no idea what's going on, but I'm being dragged over to another channel. I love you guys. Stay awesome. And we're going to close this out. And I will see you over at Victor's channel. All right, guys, stay awesome. I'll see you in the next.